And so, yeah, introduce yourself.
So my name is Catherine. I study in Edmonds Community College for Anthropology 206 class. And the purpose I'm here for the Baha'i Museum is I chose this topic as to write my ethnography paper for this quarter.
So, how did you enjoy your time at the museum and meeting the people?
I love it. This Baha'i Museum, the Baha'i faith, everything is really nice. People are really friendly because their main idea is unity, and because of unity, they treat everyone very, very nice. And every time when I came here, Sabina is like, "Oh, hi, sweetheart, how are you?" Everyone will smile at you, and I learned a lot from here.
What did you learn about the Baha'i faith that you liked? Besides the race unity, you kind of liked that, didn't you?
Yeah, I love unity, and other stuff is man and woman is equal. And I like about how they treat marriage, basically it's everything about their ideas and beliefs about how the world should be, because it actually does make the world become way better.
Oh, well, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
So that was really good. So how did you like, for instance, Unity Night?
Unity Night is very fun. Every time when I go there, people are very interested in me. So they talk with me. There are a lot of successful people. There are people that really, really, how do you say it? They have nice career, nice background, and they know a lot. And even though it's not talking about Baha'i faith or anything, basically when I talk with them just about my life or my dream goal or my job or career goal, they give me a lot of ideas. And they give you a lot of opinions or suggestions on what you should do, and they encourage you, and yeah, they just understand what is happening and what's going on.
So tell me a little bit, I would just remember, so tell me where you were born and what you're doing here.
I'm born in Hong Kong, and I came here 2 years ago for studying purpose. I came here for college. And do you want to know?
And you want to become?
I want to become a speech therapist that's focused on autistic children after university.
And we were just talking a little bit about your vision for your future. Why did you want to become that?
Autistic children has a really, as for children, they are the future of the society. And I believe helping them is basically contributing to the future of the society. And autistic make children separate from the society because they protect themselves inside the wall. They protect themselves. So I feel like there must be something have to be done in order to help them accept the environment, make them feel comfortable with it.
So that's really a humanitarian, a lifelong profession that you're looking at, and you like that idea, don't you?
I wish my whole life I'll be working on that for you and help, just as much as I can.
That is really your dream. I know that we put together some of the concepts for your final papers, and I know we used Heart to Heart to sort of look at some of the Baha'i writings. How did you like Heart to Heart? Was it helpful?
Yeah, it was very helpful. Heart to Heart is like, basically it's all the main ideas and the basic Baha'i faith that I would like to know. For example, I'm doing my 3 concepts about politics, religion, and family marriage, and gender roles. So you go on to Heart, basically they have all sort of different categories. So you search through it and you will get many, many basic ideas. And from there, when you come here, you interview people, you have that ideas on what you actually are looking for. It gives you kind of the concepts that you want, so it gives you the basic, and then from there you build up the following process.
So in the end, you were able to, by searching through the various concepts, you were able to put your final paper together from the perspective of your ethnical anthropology class. Sort of, it gave you a sort of unique insight. Was that using primary sources?
Yeah.
Which is what Christina was asking you to include in there, right? So it was not just the conversations. How went some of those conversations? I know you met a lot of different people. Tell me about some of those interviews that you did.
So there was a time I was interviewing a girl called Suku. Is it Suku? Yeah, I think so. And for that day, I was reading about family and gender roles on Heart to Heart in the Baha'i Museum. So I got the primary sources and ideas. So when I go to the Unity Night and I interview her, so I basically ask questions that I have ideas for, let's say. So I asked her about how your family is, how your mom and dad react at home, and how their decision-making process and everything. Basically, I think about my idea first, and then I ask questions, and they're really helpful. They tell me a lot of stuff that's really useful for my paper.
So it was helpful to look at Heart to Heart first, and then when you went into the interview, you sort of had that input that confirmed some of the things that you studied, and it gave you a little bit of a head start to understand it.
Yeah, because if it's without the Heart to Heart, I might be able to find concepts and ideas from the anthropology textbook, but the thing is, I don't know much about the Baha'i faith, what their ideas and beliefs are. So Heart to Heart gives me the main idea that they have, so that when you interview, you're putting specific example inside that idea. So when you put in the paper together, it makes more sense. You know, it's not just like you just talk about examples and how they are.
Well, that was very helpful because, and thank you for sharing it in such great detail. So, is there anything else you would like to share?
I would like to say thank you to Sabina, because you really helped me a lot for the whole quarter. And I'm like always like, sometimes I'm late and all that, but it's okay. Because Sabina, you gave me a lot of ideas on how to write my paper, and it's really helpful. You did a really great job on the Heart to Heart.
Thank you for saying that. I really appreciate. Thank you. Were you there when Dr. Hoda Mahmoudi was Skyped into the classroom?
Oh yeah.
Oh, can you give me just a little feedback on that?
That one was really nice that she spent time on the class. It actually talks not only about Baha'i faith. That's one thing about Baha'i faith, is that they don't force me to. Even though I learned so much, they will not be like, you should believe in Baha'i. But they basically use their ideas to make you actually think about it. Think about the world, how it's going on, and just like how she was talking last week about peaceful and world peace. That was helpful and gives me a lot of ideas on is true, and that's what's going on, and I should be thinking about it. It's not just from the Baha'i perspective, it's from everything. Even my own life is related to everyone.
Yes, it really gives you that global perspective, how you as an individual, well, and I thought you so eloquently, shared some of those ideas. So would you recommend that we bring her back into another classroom for the next students? Yes.
I think it's really helpful every quarter for anthropology class. If students have that one time for that talk, is actually very helpful. Even though for a student that didn't choose Baha'i Museum, or they learn more. It's not only about Baha'i, but about individual and everything. But it's better for them, even though it's for their later on for their life. It's not only for their class and all that stuff.
Oh, that was very nicely put. So, Catherine, I really appreciate you today, and I wish you luck and just have a wonderful time. I know you're going back to Hong Kong, and you're going to visit the Baha'i Center there.
I'm going to the Baha'i Center in Hong Kong too.
Oh, well, I look forward then. And so thank you for taking time today, and we'll talk to you again.